Hey friends, we are at Goodwill. We are in Ashtabula, Ohio today, spending lots of time at this Goodwill. I'll tell you about it. By the way, Matt's spot at that table in the corner, $19.99. What a fantastic deal. They've got such great furniture pieces out today. We just had to take a minute as we walked in through the wares section in the back here. But yeah, look at all this beautiful furniture. Spent hours in here today. So had a blast picking the shelves. You'll see in a second that we leave with a nice haul of things that we can resell. Very happy with that. Oh my gosh, I love that blue nightstand. Look at that price. 14.99. You can put some fresh paint on that and like paint a piece and then redo your bedroom and be inspired to redo it. But it was really special today because we spent hours here. No, they didn't kick us out. In fact, they invited us in. So we received a call from this Goodwill, which is they're the headquarters for the region that we're in, and they found our videos. They said they enjoy watching our videos and gave us the beautiful invite to come out to meet everybody and to learn more about what they do and their process and behind the scenes, whatever happens through the back doors. That's something that I've never seen before. So of course we said yes. And I've been at Goodwill's, like I've spent so much time at Goodwill's. Literally, my business was born at, Goodwill and other thrift stores. And for those of you who followed me, you know that I have, flipping and reselling reloved goods, all these secondhand finds. Well, it completely changed my life. And today I found out that Goodwill changes lives in other ways as well. By the way, before I get into more of this, I want to show you that I ended up taking this piece. I think I screwed that on tighter, but if I press this little thing right here, can you see that it tilts? It does tilt. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. And it tilts. We can fit it in the car. I'm feeling like I just want to flip this piece. Get in there for me. Yeah. Score. So watch me. We're going to redo that piece together. Matt had to show me this piece that he found. Sometimes you find things in a thrift store and you're like, what is this? Is this for the back of a bike? I think that's what it was. But yeah, there's like, you've seen me in this store before and I've seen the bins out and I'm like, I'm not sure if these are being pulled from the shelves. I'm not sure if these are going out on the shelves. And for somebody who spent so many times in a Goodwill, I truly had no idea, like the process. There's a lot of stuff on these shelves. Matt found this so cute. We had to take him. It's got a critter attached. We love it. Cute for the cozy season. Yes, give me a bowl of cereal. Cereal does count as a meal in my life. I love it. Good bowl of granola there. So yeah, spending so much time at a Goodwill and not ever knowing what goes on behind those back doors. Like, what do you do? Or what does everybody do to make all these things happen? Things just magically appear on a shelf for me, but I got to go deeper. By the way, these guys, look at him. He's a bank that this guy right here that I have my hands on, adorable. And then his buddy is not a bank, but I feel like they came in together. At least I'm seeing them together. They're hanging out, they're having a good time, and there is no way that I could split these two up. Tell me if you two would have taken the both of them. I just feel like they're a pair. They go together. Let's take a look at some Halloweeny bits and pieces here. But yeah, today I got to see literally from like the point where donations come in the door, what happens with the donations, how they separate the categories, how that is done, the massive boxes filled with donations that are then sorted and how they're sorted and just the process, and then how they're hung and how their things are rolled out in bins to go to the floor, and what happens if something doesn't sell, what happens to it next, where does it go, all the bedding and all this glass stuff, like what happens to all this stuff. And then saw the full gamut. I got to meet the executive team. They were so kind. answered a ton of questions that I had. You're curious, naturally curious. I've always been a serial learner. Like, I believe knowledge is power. You don't know what you don't know. And if you get a special invite to go see something behind the scenes, say yes. Go learn something new today. I know that I did. Oh my gosh, I love this polar bear. I love it. I'm from the north. I know a good polar bear when I see a good polar bear. I think he's going to be a kind one, but I do love that he's blue and white, kind of like the ice in the water. So I'm going to take him for the collection, for the paperweight collection. But yeah, I saw all the process. I got to meet the team. I got to learn about the region that I find myself circulating in and learn their process. And I got to meet the beautiful workers that are here today and just, hear some of their stories. I had no idea the extent of what Goodwill does in the community. Like, honestly, being completely honest, transparent, had no idea. Both me and Matt walked away just wow, absolutely wow. And so I'm going to share my pick here with you today. And I'll share, maybe in the upcoming videos, a few things that I've learned about Goodwill that really, as I think about it and process it over the next few days, to share with you guys that you might find interesting. And if you guys have any questions or you want to hear more about what I learned about Goodwill, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to see if I can get an answer for you, or answer to the best of my ability. But yeah, just feeling really grateful today. Today was definitely a diamond. And this right here is pretty nice too. I like these guys. This is Treasure, a diamond on the shelves. I like this style here as well. That's a nice one. Imagine that with a candle into it. That would look really pretty. Gorgeous. Another great fall piece. This right here is actually a painted candle. So somebody looks like they painted a candle and they put a little, they put a little dress onto it. Honestly, if you could find a piece of wood, like a round brown wood like that, you could dress it up and just make some really cool decor for fall as well. That's a nice piece over there too. That big candle holder. This is nice. The mirrors. When you add mirrors to your space, it always brightens. It reflects light. So that's a nice way to, yeah, just make a space feel bigger. I love these. Space face. I looked into their faces and I'm like, oh, you're looking at me and I'm looking at you. And we probably know what's going to happen next. It's full of bunnies and bears. How cute. These look really old. These look like handmade, vintage ceramic pieces. That's pretty too. Oh, colored root beer. Love that crackle. So nice. Picture a candle. Totally cozy. Totally cozy. I'm sorry if lawnmowers without fun, I might mow more. Anybody else just love those kids' toys that, like, when you push them, it looks like popcorn confetti that jumps around inside, or it makes a little clicky noise? I'm all about those. Got a whole bin here of cookie cutters. Perfect for when you're making the peanut butter, snickerdoodles. You need some fun shapes. We now are entering Jurassic Park. There's always a Jurassic Park section in every thrift store. Like, here you go. We're passing it up right now. All the dinosaurs. Oh, advice from a fox. I believe what we can take so many lessons from nature. And so I felt like this would be a great piece that I could buy and flip into my shop. So it's the fox. Rely on your instincts. Have a playful spirit. Matt, help me load it up. Look at us getting all these wooden pieces. Ooh, a mirrored tissue box. Oh, that's cool. If you did coastal, you could totally do that clamshell. What are you doing, buddy? Down here, hanging out by the tree. He just wanted to be tucked back in there. That's his little spot. So I just put him back where I found him. Matt found this instrument, was checking it out. Looks like some more musical bits. in pieces. I love sheet music like that. I use it for mixed media. Boxes, a silverware box. I don't need one right now, but yeah, those are always great for storage. And then you have the pieces that you would find in a vintage kitchen. What would you put in there? Maybe a notebook. Hang them next to the telephone. Put your notebook, your lined notebook, and sometimes I'd see those with like a pencil tied onto it or something like that. Cute little apple storage bin. I love that they put lace on this coaster set. That's totally my vibe. I love that. That's beautiful. And then look at this basket handle. That's a wild tree branch right there. $4.99. That's gorgeous. That would be really nice on a coffee table. Put your favorite little cozy mystery books into it. Just little, put the remote into it. Hide it in something natural that you can bring into your space. This was gorgeous. This looked very, very old. $9.99. I thought that was a great price. Arthur, is that you? What are you doing in the bag, sir? What are you doing? This guy was just out taking a little swing, enjoying the last few days. Well, we're in the fall now. I was going to say the last few days of summer, but nope. Last little bits before we make the full swing. So I gave him a few pushes. I like this right here. I just sold a giant, massive basin, and that's obviously the miniature version. I like this too with the blue flowers. It had some crazing, and there was one part that, for that reason, I left it there. It had almost like a crack into it, and I thought, maybe I shouldn't. But this right here is so pretty. Somebody who's into vintage and just loves those throwback pieces will really enjoy that little aesthetic piece that I just got. We have watermelon. We have a bird flying solo. I love this. Do you see how it has both stems on like either side? It's a cool design. I was going for that leaf and I saw something else. It's bright. It's yellow. I thought it was Pioneer Woman. I don't think it is. This was neat. So obviously somebody had given this as a thank you, like maybe for attending a wedding or something special, a gathering. And I'm going to guess inside that bag, there might be some tea bags or something like that inside of it. But I thought it was really cool that somebody pulled out and gave just, some new life to an old little teacup set. I think that's very special. $7.99. You footed thing, you gorgeous thing, you with a rose on it. Movie night. Reminder, add popcorn to the grocery list. I have a bunch of movies that I want to, tomorrow's October the 1st. I have a bunch of movies that I've got to get on the go for October. Time to get the popcorn. I like this. It's fun. Put that on your counter, drop your utensils into it, use it for your arts and crafts supplies, drop a, you know, pot of flowers, some greenery into it. I was feeling the handle on that basket back there. I always love seeing it now when the handle survives intact. That's a cool shape, isn't that? That little dish set. Oh, I love that. I enjoy looking through the purses. I enjoy like organizational stuff and yeah, just like I love that gold, beautiful, beautiful design on that. All the little compartments. Look at that, the red with the gold bow almost reminded me of Hello Kitty. Cookies! You have me at cookie. Not sure what that piece is. Not sure if you just like you put your tea bag into it. Oh, the clochets. Yeah, I think the other one on the other side was maybe a cheese thing, although I'd use it for anything. This guy here, I'm going to tell you, go get a glitter skull, okay? Just a glittered skull. And then in winter, you can change it to a glittered deer. something like that. But this here is so fun, especially if you love like apothecary style cottage core. Put a specimen, your favorite rock specimen, or some dried flowers. Love it. I almost picked it up. Also like this piece here as well. Again, very functional, just a fun piece that you can put things on and organize.